Hello there everyone, it's Val and welcome back to Divinity Originals, and we're just loading the game. It's taking a little longer for some reason today. Please bear with me. Actually, I'll take this opportunity to say that I am just getting over a cold, so if I sound raspy at times, that'll be why, and I may not be able to stream for longer than about an hour tonight because well, my voice gets rough after a while, and I already streamed Agrarian Skies earlier today, so we'll see how it goes. Ah, hello Richie. Welcome to the stream. Don't know if you heard what I just said. How have I been? Oh, well, had a bit of a cold, and I'm kind of getting over it now, but that's why I was just saying that I may not be able to stream for longer than about an hour, because my throat is rather complaining a bit from the Agrarian Skies stream that I did earlier. Yeah, I know you missed it. You just barely missed it, though. Well, maybe you get there tomorrow? I did do a little bit of research on Lockpicks, because I have been feeling the need for lockpicks. There's been a few things in this last the quest that we've been working on to find out who killed Jake that I would have liked lockpicks for. Mind you, I don't quite have, or my Braveheart doesn't quite have the skill to use them yet. Thank you for the virtual cough drops. I appreciate them. Alright, here we go. Yes, what was that about? Undead Swordsman. I don't think we have anything to pick up here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to come inside, and I'm going to check. Apparently...
Good to have you back, Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes indeed.
Well, thank you very much. Alright. Well, I think the thing is we have to get the right things to show to him. I don't think what I tried before was the right things, so it didn't work because of that. Right, so... Map. We need to get to the... trying to remember here. Not the warehouse. Where is the... Cook. That's the graveyard. Ah, the king crab. Okay, good. Apparently there's someone upstairs that is, well, occasionally upstairs that you can buy lockpicks from, so we're going to look there. And it tends to be quieter upstairs as well. So we can go in there.
Oh, my good man. A drink, if you please.
Please, don't keep shouting in my ear.
Alrighty then. Can we go upstairs, please? It's a little quieter. Now, I don't suppose it's you, is it? Citizen, what have you heard about the murderer? Okay. What? This is a new one. Do you know anything about the Staff of Pergamon? Oh, that's right. I think that's a quest we got. It's been a few days since I played. I forgot about it. Let's see. The Staff of what? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Have we got anyone else up here? You're a citizen. I guess I should check the trade, shouldn't I? Let's ask about the staff. Jake's murder. Oh, have you spoken to Captain Aureus? Well, actually, yes, I have, so... Let's see, you've got a storm cloud arrowhead, a cup of tea, healing potion, and some money. None of that helps us, I'm afraid. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, look at this. We can open this one without getting arrested. Or attacked, or... Okay, so who are you? Sheriff's bodyguard.
Greetings.
Okay, so Sheriff says, Greeting, greeting. Oh, you're most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely even find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace. And, Braveheart apparently is the one talking for us, and he says, I take it you're a traveling merchant. That I am. I spent more of my life on the road, traveling alongside great caravans, than I have in any given place in Rivalon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days, or even but a few hours at a time, that is. All of this earth... That didn't really make sense to me, but okay. You wouldn't believe some of the things I've seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't. For you and for me, because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares. Well, let's discuss your wares then, shall we? Oh, but let us not discuss. Let us browse and barter. That sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so you've got various skill books. What have you got here? You've got some armor. That's... well... different magic... no... yeah, magic armor. Nice. Yeah, expensive, though. Apparently she does not have any, lockpicks today, but, awesome. Actually, what I'm curious about, you have Trip Self-Medicate. Removes bleeding, crippled, blinded, and weakened status on self. That's expensive. I'm actually looking for, like, a heal or something we can give to our cleric, so she actually is, well, you know, a cleric. Instead of just by name. I don't suppose it's any of these ones. Absorb, Malediction, Enfeebling. No, those don't really... Malediction, yeah. You got more of the... Nope. Okay. Well. We have a barrel of oil in his backpack. He has a very large backpack. I'll tell you. Alright, well, that's okay then. And I've been told, yes, you can press this button instead of what I've been doing, which was guessing at how much and then fiddling around getting it the right amount. No, you can press that, so we'll do that in the future. I don't know if we have anything to actually sell, however. Well, I guess we could sell these. I mean, we are kind of running out of room, so... Old Elvish Fire Staff. Earth Staff. Source Hunters. 8 to 12. That's the homemade ones. That's the one I wanted to sell, was the homemade one. Keep the branch. Worn leather armor. Don't know if we want to sell that just yet. This button here. You press that. She doesn't actually have any money though, I just noticed. I don't think she has anything worth 26 gold that I want, so... yeah. Alright, never mind. Thank you for your, time.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, so that's the one person there. Is there anybody in here? That door's open. Dang it. I hate all these ants that are running around here right now. They distract me enormously. Sorry, I just tried to terminate an ant, and it got away. I have no idea whose room this is, but it's apparently owned, even though the door... I can go through the door. I have no idea why I'd want to be in here, actually. Let's see. You can't see in there, so... Okay, well. Until I know that I need to go in there... Well, I'm not trying to kill them with fire, so I don't think I'll burn down the house, but... Isn't this the room that was... Yeah, this was... It's all fixed up now, isn't it? This was... Oh no, it's on... Was it on the first floor? I'm all confused. I can't remember if that was the one... Oh no, it's this room. Okay. Never mind that. Alright, let's exit and we'll look at the second place. You're supposed to be able to occasionally buy it. And that was down here. And I think it was her. No, not that person. Cheeses. I think it... This looks like potential. Yes, this one. Right here.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Alright, let's let, let's let Val talk.
Back again?
Ah, Silly the Enchantress says, "Oh, gracious patron, I see your third eye is looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Oh, or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?" Okay, so I have talked to her before, but do you know anything about the Staff of Pergamon? The Staff of what now? Never heard of it, sorry. We probably asked her about Counselor Jake too. Yeah, we did. Right. Well, what have you got to trade? I have heard that on rare occasions you have lockpicks. Oh, that's... yeah, okay. Huh. Alright, so you do have lockpicks. That's good to know. A jeweler's kit ring. And for spells, I don't... That looks like an elemental kind of book. Piercing ice. This is an ice book. So I'm pretty sure those won't be anything to do with healing. Alright, well we know you have lockpicks. Do you actually have money with which to barter? I hope. Okay. Quit looking at the stuff you're not going to buy, Val. And let's decide what we're going to sell. Okay, we have a homemade fire staff. We can sell that. I think we found that at some point. That's a nice staff. I think we're going to keep that one. That's her old bow. So let's go ahead and sell that. I think the rest... That's the only thing I'm not sure about. Actually, let's put these back here for the moment. An old skull air staff. Yeah, see, that's something we'd probably want to keep too. Just wondering. See, that one has poison resistance. But that's right, I didn't like how it looked. But that was before.
Bye.
Yeah, we're just going to take our leave for the moment, if you don't mind.
Let us see if you can choose the finest breeds. For cheese,
You.
Wing a worm.
What have you got?
Throw 'em, sparse 'em, stir and churn.
Right. That's what I was wondering.
Let's see.
Uh,
Halibut.
darn it, I keep forgetting. I keep thinking I can change it over here.
Lonesome. Spiritless.
No, I can't change it over there. Dang it.
Red and orange, yellow and green.
Right, that's gonna be...
Finest veggies sights you'll ever see.
Let's go ahead and... You can't equip that. Why can't you equip that? Oh, requires dexterity 7.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Foolish person that I am.
Holes and a slice of this fine Golden
Well, what about you? What about you?
Let's see. Halibut. Sheep's cheese. Tomatoes.
And your dexterity is 5, so you can't wear it either.
There's quiet day on the market, it seems. Wing a worm.
So, I don't know, should I hold on to it or not?
Stir and churn.
Let's give it back to Val.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for fine potatoes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and give that to Val as well. We're going to sell that. I guess I'll sell it. Instead of taking up room in inventory, we will find something, hopefully. You find you will prefer talking to main heroes, although they're willing to trade with companions too. Oh. Oh, I see.
Farewell.
You're complaining about the fact that...
Lonesome. Spiritless.
Back again.
Yes, in fact we are. We'd like to trade. We're going to sell you that. Why did you rearrange everything? Oops, what's that? A vial. I think we need those for making potions and things. I don't suppose you have anything so esoteric as a backpack, do you? I'd like to get another one. What? Okay. Ah, that's what we wanted to sell here. That's her old one, I assume? Has to be her old one. Well, I sure hope it's her old one, or I'm going to be buying it back. Which would be annoying. Okay, there we go. We're hanging on to that in case we figure out how to fish. And I want to hang on to these. No, not that. Yes. That's a whetstone. A repair hammer. An inert stone. Right. 227. What can we get that we can possibly buy? That's very expensive. Yeah, all the spells are really expensive. Scrolls, not so much. Fortify, slow current. Well, let's look at lockpicks, since that's what actually we're here for. Well, let's get 2. Okay. So we can press the balance scale. Is there anything else we'd like to get? A needle. Actually, we do want the needle. And I think... Do you have any nails? Identifying glass. I think you have to have Lore Master. I'm gonna have to check on that to see. Alright. Okay, thank you. And...
Bye.
See you.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for fine potatoes.
Right, I wanted to check that I didn't inadvertently leave somebody with...
Sheep's cheese.
I can't change it that way. Leave somebody without their armor.
holes and a slice of this fine Golden Bear.
Potions to be muscle you.
No, she's fine. Okay. Does he have anything we want to sell? I don't know if a dagger counts the same as a knife, but I wanted to hang... Oh, we have a sharp fighting knife.
Tower snake. Wing a worm.
So that's a one-handed...
Sparse
attack. That's a level 4 item.
Let us see if you can choose the finest
Requires
grapes.
dexterity 5. It's a piercing weapon, though. I think you have a lot of money.
That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine golden bear.
An old blackjack. Crushing weapon.
Red and orange,
18 to 25.
the finest veggie
What
slice
does-
you'll ever see.
What does that one do? Oh, no, that's much better. Okay. Okay, well, you can keep that for now.
A good day to you.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine golden bear.
Okay, so who... I think I'm talking with... Oh, no, I'm talking with her. Never mind, never mind.
Bye.
Right, fine, you don't want to talk. Here we go.
No one has as many
Greetings.
as a man with many cheeses.
And I decided to sell that after much being unable to decide. Ah, so it works on that side too. I was wondering about that. Okay, so then if we say, well, actually we would like another lockpick, then we can go balance again. And it works like that. Okay. Excellent. So now we have a few lockpicks.
Bye.
Well, hello there.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Which is good. Yes, we're getting away from the noise.
Fine golden bear.
Ah, noise. Let's get over here. It's a marketplace. It's noisy. Ah, now it's quieter. Okay. You. Why is it every time I load, I have to do that? Does that only last a certain amount of time, or what? Last until cancelled or replaced by another stance. Well, he doesn't have another stance. Why does it not stay? It's very annoying. Is it quieter here now? Okay. Peace and quiet. Right. So you've got 2 lockpicks now. That's wonderful. And Val is going to give you the lockpicks that she's hoping she's going to make. Because the third way to do lockpicks is to make them the frick yourself. And that's why I bought needle. How did you... It stacked the needles for me. I'm pretty sure I only had 2 before, and I don't see it here. Well, that's very nice. An iron bar. And you have the repair hammer. And let's see. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to try using... Not the repair hammer. He's... Braveheart's got the other hammer, don't you? Yes, you do. Let's give that to Val, so she can muck about. And you put it there. Okay. So... do I pick this up and... send? Okay. I can't remember how I obviously not drop it on it. Equip. No. How the heck? It's like... it's gonna drive me nuts. So, like, the hammer. Oh, wait. Equip that. Equip it, please. Blacksmithing. Well, that was a little easier than I was expecting, to be quite honest. Okay, so let's see, let's get back to Braveheart. His stuff needs repair. It's at 48 out of 60. Okay, so let's give this to Valentine. I presume this is how we do it. Yeah, because he doesn't have blacksmithing available. So let's get back to Val. And where is that? There. That's what I just gave her? I think so. Yeah. So blacksmith. So let's give it back to him. I cannot change it that way. I'm going to keep telling myself that, and I'm going to keep clicking over there anyway. Alright. I'm just going to put that up there, too. These are lockpicks. Didn't she give you... I thought... Didn't she buy lockpicks? That's not a lockpick. I could have sworn we bought 4 lockpicks total. Why are they not in her inventory? Gonna have to go back and look. Maybe they fell on the ground? She didn't... I don't know. Anyway. No. So how do you... You're supposed to be able to use a hammer on needles, or bent nails, or 10-penny nails, or something like that, and make... Maybe that one is not correct. Oh, well there they are. Why am I... Oh, that's her. I'm seeing them here. Can I give them to him this way? No, I cannot. Why didn't I not see them before? Because I'm blind, that's why. I'm blind. Apparently. Ha! A splitting maul. What? Where did that come from? I think he should have that. Oh, it's unidentified. Need level 1 lore master ability and identify. Oh, I think she has lore master. Right, maybe we will buy. Okay, so that explains why she had it. Now I understand. That's what happens when you haven't been playing for a bit. Sorry about that. Right. So she needs... So we can buy that glass. I'm going to buy that glass. If it's all the same to you, I'm going to give all the cash money to her. Just make it a little easier, right? Now, unless this isn't the right kind of hammer. Maybe there's a special blacksmithing? Well, no, because she was able to repair. And it didn't have to be equipped for her to repair things, so... I don't know. Okay, I'll have to look into that more because I do not understand how I'm supposed to. Because it says it's a useful object. That implies you can use it for, well, what we're using it for. But... How do I tell it? Do I need an anvil? I suppose that's possible. Perhaps I need an anvil. Okay, guys, come here. Let's go back down here to the noise. We're gonna buy that glass.
quiet day on the market, it seems.
Back again?
Yes, we are, in fact. We would like to buy... something I hope you still have. Here we are. We would like to buy this doohickey, please. And it's not Braveheart that would like to buy it. It is her. So let's balance. Thank you. You have found an identifying glass. Yes, by pouring lots of money on it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. So I want to go down to the harbor as well. Maybe it'll be a little quieter here. Let's see. So we'll try identifying that axe. Okay. Now we should be able to just right-click and say identify? No? Do I have to use this? Ah! What? Level 1 lore master. Oh, she doesn't... I thought... Well, I wouldn't have spent that money if I didn't think she didn't have it. Oh, shoot. No, you don't have it either. Well, that's unfortunate. Alrighty then. Well, we have an identifying glass if we ever figure out how to remember to use it. Okay, so I think we need to go down here. I think there's an anvil down here as well, I thought. Maybe we have to do the stuff on the anvil. Wasn't there an anvil? I thought it was around here. Maybe? Oh, apparently I'm remembering wrong. Okay, well, I want you guys to go here then. Just wait for them to arrive. Oh, and Richie, I did see what you said about the lady burning down the house with a lighter, trying to get a spider. Or burning down a duplex. I actually remember, well, it might not even be the same case. I remember somebody doing something like that.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife. Is that why we never sail to youthful gore anymore? Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legion...
Alrighty then.
Bertie still a right beaut?
Yes, sir. As fine a specimen as one of her stock, sir.
500 yards of my luck.
Quiet. Alright. Okay. Let's see what you have to sell. Wow. A worn cloth cap of protection. That's nice, but, what I wanted to see was if he had some skill books. Slow current, what's that do? Negative impact. Oh, I see, it slows a target down. Okay, as if we were wading through a current. Fun with fluids. Oath of desecration. Witchcraft. Man-at-arms skills. Improved damage with melee attacks. Oh, we already got somebody that has that. Lacerate. That's a rogue spell. Okay. Right, we're supposed to talk to him, so... Let's see, that's right. He was supposed to be bringing the Staff of Pergamon back for some person. And, he said he lost it, so we're going to ask him about that. He says to us, "Ahoy, sailor! How are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil?" And Braveheart says, "What do you know about the staff of Pergamon?" And Conrad says, "Aye, that Cecil's worse than a rooster." Ah, that's right, it's the mayor that need that. Okay, it's the mayor that this is for. "Crowing all around town about matters you ought to know or better kept quiet. Well, if you know about the staff, I suppose you also know it's gone without a trace. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone, overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air, though I'm quite eager to see it returned. I've got a reputation to uphold, you know. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. Seaman's code, you know, not to rat out a fellow sailor." Alright, well, I guess we will talk to him then, or rather, Valentine will. Let's try talking to this fellow. "Sailor." Sailor says, "Stuck like us in this dead-end city, are you?" "Yes, possibly. Mug of beer." Okay. What do you know about the staff of Pergamon?" Sailor says, "Was too busy dodging fireballs to notice anything myself, but ask around a bit. Could be one of the other men spied something I didn't." Alrighty. So who else have we got to ask here? I mean, aside from my own fellows. "Pablo, can I help you with anything?" says Pablo. "Let's see what you got. You have a knockdown arrowhead. You have a painting. No, thank you. I guess we'll go through. I don't remember talking to Pablo before. We'll just if it's something I've seen before, I won't read it. So about the burning ship. Nope. Pretty sure I've seen that before. Tell me about Sicil. Okay, so this is new. We asked him about the city of Sicil, what he thought about it. And Pablo said, "Before this war left us hanging like the condemned from a tree, this was the greatest city in Rivelon. My own grandfather made his fortune here, started as a poor fisherman with nothing but a few trout to his name, and grew his meager trade into a big business employing a fair piece of the local population. Of course, the company had to be liquidated as the population shrunk, and now his legacy is no more than the pole and rags he started out with." Maybe I did read that before. Okay, that one we've heard before. Fabulous 5. Okay, tell me about Legion. No. Orcs. Okay, so what's the latest gossip? "We've been waiting for Legion reinforcements for ages now, but there's always some hold-up. I'm just ready for things around here to get back to normal." So now we get to the meat of the matter. Valentine says, "Well, now all that chit-chat's aside, do you know anything about the staff of Pergamon?" What's a Pergabron? You're speaking gibberish." "Okay." "Counselor Jake?" "Nope." "Okay. Goodbye." Pablo is no help at all. So, it's probably these guys down here. So let's talk to Marv. "Hello, Marv." Thread. Fire resistance potion. And he's got a source hunter's bow. Maybe we bought something from him before. I don't know. What do you know about the staff of Pergamon? Aha! Marv says, "Now that you mention it, I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant traveling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects, but it could have well been that staff you're talking about." "Alright, well, do you know anything about this Dietmar?" Marv says, "Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where he could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters." "Alright, well, thank you very much for the information. Let's just see if this guy has any other information." Sailor says, "Those are some mighty fancy boots you got there." Typical landlubber. Well, same back at you. "What do you know about the staff of Pergamon?" "The staff of what now?" "No, never heard of it, much less seen it. Check with one of the others, maybe." "Well, do you know anything about a certain Dietmar, then?" The sailor says, "Don't know much about him myself, except that he and the captain have partnered up more than a few times for long journeys. Perhaps one of the other crewmen would be able to tell you more." Alright, so I guess we'll try that. What do you have to sell? You have raw meat? You have an animal hide. Interesting. And you have worn leather armor. And a mug of beer. Alright, well. Thank you. Let's go up here. And let's talk to this sailor first, just in case. Staff of Pergamon. Nope. Do you know anything about Dietmar? Nope. Same things before. Okay, so Conrad it is. Hey there, Conrad. We're back. Have you heard anything about... Oh, he's asking us. Have you heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet? And, no. But one of your men saw Dietmar make off with a package. Conrad says, "What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this, I didn't speak of that staff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks." Conrad says, "I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-the-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private, if he hasn't already escaped, that is." A private out-of-the-sight beach. Alright. Well, we could... There is this beach this way. Let's go over here. I'll turn voices back on. Once my guys are, well, more here. Here they come. Alright, let's turn the voices back on. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted audio. And voice was at 30.
You'll pay for that. You'll pay for that. You'll pay for that.
And then I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that.
Alright, so let's go to here. Let's see if we can find Mr. Dietmar over this direction. I'd be surprised if he was over here, but, well, you never know.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
I don't think we can really get around these parts. I don't think. We can try, I suppose. We could go ask those guards on the bridge, maybe. Because we can't get down here, no. Okay, well, let's go here. Let's go see, the guards of the bridge might have seen him. Mind you, they're so drunk they may not remember. But maybe we'll get lucky. Kind of makes sense to check the way that we know is quieter. Oh yes, they're still here, along with the guy that gave them what for. Maybe they're stuck to this guy.
Unbelievable. You watched your brethren be slaughtered while you twiddled your thumb.
You keep them eyes open, you hear? If the orcs show up, I don't want to have to face the buggers alone.
Alright.
The heat of the drink are getting the better of me. Gods above, am I sleeping?
Okay, so that wasn't anything new. Okay, so...
Bye.
Bye! Now you!
Greetings.
Let's see. I'd like to ask you a few more questions. Believe we're close. Okay, no. Let's change the subject. Do you have anything for sale that I might want? Plate armor. Wow. That's some nice armor. Try strength 8, though. I'm pretty sure nobody amongst us has strength 8. Possibly Braveheart, but the chances are no. Bye.
Pass the bottle, would you, Julius?
My throat's dry. Again?
His strength is 8. But I'd rather try to find that stuff as loot first before buying it.
You watched your brethren be slaughtered while you twiddled your thumbs.
No. Okay. Bye. Yes, we're gone.
Bye.
Okay. Let's go this way. See if we can find someone. An out of the sight beach. Well, this is certainly somewhat out of sight. I guess we could have used the thingy there, couldn't we? Oh! I never even noticed that the first time around. Well, if that's a head, where's the rest of the body that should go with it? There ought to be more, don't you think? Not just the head? Because it's not like that can float. But that's cool. That is cool. Okay, well, I don't think he's going to be setting sail from over here. So let's go there. You'll take the thingy back. Well, so far I don't see any person in this direction. I think we looked at that, but let's go here. And I can check over here because that's an old thing as well. My guess, though, is he's going to be north or something. Empty. Yeah, we looked at that. Okay, so go there. We never went there, strangely enough. I guess we got sidetracked over here. This is pretty much back to where we started. But look at that, there's boxes and stuff I never picked up. And a shell. Grab that shell. Actually, there we go. Take those. Stuff we missed over here. A dead man.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
A rain scroll. Let's go ahead and take that. Take the shell. Now we'll look at this poor sod. We'll take that. And let's look at it. What did we miss the first time around? What does that say? Junar 21st. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Right. Braveheart says, can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things. And Valentine's response is... Well, would she have tried... let's see. I think Valentine would be a little bit suspicious. I mean... Yeah, she's gonna say, pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive? And Braveheart says, Rivellon is no stranger to the supernatural. He might well have flown into the sunset and looked down at us cynics, laughing. So she got a pragmatic point, and he got a romantic point. Oh. That's interesting. traits. Yeah, she's definitely tending towards the pragmatic. Trait score 2. It does help her crafting, though, so I suppose that's good. I didn't choose it because of that. But, oh! How do we get here? Oh! I want to get up there. How do you get up there? I want that. Ah. Because I heard that thingy. Can we... Maybe we have to... I don't think we can get up that way. And I'm pretty sure this is just a little thingy there. There's not actually like an entry.